Hello everyone, and welcome to Minecraft. Today I've chosen to play Minecraft, but in a very weird way, so stick around to see what happens. Alright, so here we are in Minecraft, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a new world here, so I'm gonna name this one Destroyer of Worlds. Perfect. Okay, so we just loaded in, and now it's time to start ruthlessly killing some chickens, my favorite. We got a few chickens here, but since I'm in this bright and beautiful jungle biome, I get a pretty much infinite supply of watermelons, which is way better if you ask me. There's already a ton that just spawn here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start creating a farm too. So I'm gonna dig down into the earth and get a few extra pieces of stone so I can make some tools, including a hoe, and now I'm gonna mine a bunch of dirt for my farm. And since this is Minecraft, don't worry about mining the foundation below trees, because they'll just float there for all of eternity. So I'm thinking I want to build my melon farm right off the coast here so all the blocks get enough water, like this, just magically floating blocks of dirt. Then we go into the crafting table we have and turn these melons into melon seeds. Now we plant them and there we go. We have a hideous melon farm in progress. And in addition to these wonderful melons, I also have an infinite supply of jungle salmon, which I can very easily hunt by swimming after them with an axe. And in doing so, I made some new friends called drowns, which I unfortunately have to kill too. Then, for some weird reason, I decided to climb a tree and build a random wooden platform that I will never go back to again, ever. So what's next for our exciting journey? Well, after I finished getting attacked by a skeleton, I went to the top of the platform I made and had the idea to cross the river and create a cow breeding farm, which you can create by breaking a bunch of tall grass to get seeds. You plant the seeds next to the water and grow wheat. You can speed up the growing process by crafting bone meal, which is made from the bones of unlucky skeletons. Next, you mine a bunch of wood to make fences, place the fences, lure a bunch of cows into the enclosure using the wheat, and then trap them in. Now, time for you guys to make me more cow babies. Alright, there we go. One baby cow. But since I've spent my entire life since birth farming, I have no iron tools, armor, or even a bed. So, I have to spend the night pillared up on a couple blocks of wood fighting zombies with my stone axe. I decided to build a temporary panic room made out of 2-block tall wooden walls, so now I can go here when I'm about to die and heal up on watermelons. Then, it's off to fight more mobs without armor. Fighting can be kinda tough, but when you get creative with your resources, it can be really fun. And when you kill spiders, they drop string, a very useful item in the game. More about that later. You have to be really careful whenever you venture off, because when I went a few blocks away to get more bones and came back, a new family of mobs were waiting to greet me. Oh man, creepers are just so fun, aren't they? My axe broke while fighting a zombie, but luckily I have a stone pickaxe to finish them off, which does a disappointing +3 attack damage on enemies. But thanks to this creeper, I'm able to get more stone very quickly. So now it's time for the fun part. I'm gonna start mass breeding these cows, and then we're gonna do a bit of an experiment. Okay, so I'm back and I went ahead and expanded my wheat farm. Why? Well, to feed these cows, of course. Yeah, sure, they're a little bit crammed in there, but this is how companies make ice cream, so why can't I do it? Anyway, they aren't here to make ice cream because ice cream doesn't exist in the game. They're here for their delectable steak. And while I could just slash them with a sword and get the same amount of meat, I want to do it my way instead. So there's this somewhat new block in Minecraft called scaffolding. Scaffolding is a special block that when placed you can spam click in the same spot and the scaffolding will magically go up. Pretty neat, huh? If we take a look just past our ugly melon farm, we can see this infinite amount of bamboo just beyond our horizon. So let's swim on over there and break the oh so satisfying bamboo. I think we've got enough bamboo now, so let's go ahead and boat on back to the chaos that awaits us at our base. So in order to craft scaffolding, you need 6 bamboo in the table, or in my case 192. And then you'll need 1 string, or in my case 30, from all the friendly spiders I've been killing. And now I have an overwhelming number of scaffolding, which is the perfect number if you ask me. I also found a wandering trader and I managed to trap him in the panic box over here. He used to have 2 llamas following him, but I killed them and got the 2 free leads, which are very useful. More about those in a second. So let's go ahead and spam the scaffolding down here, admire how high it is, and then break the bottom block. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. So we can create this platform up here that branches off of the other scaffolding blocks like so, and you can safely climb down to... Oh, well, I bet now you can see why I'm doing this. Oh, just look at it from a distance. Absolutely glorious. So we can take our handy lead here, attach it to a cow, and mosey on up to the top. You probably know where this is going. Well, we're back and I have successfully brought up a bunch of cows onto our structure. A bunch of them died in the process, but I can assure you it was definitely not out of anger. But now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for, watching them all come tumbling down, so we can absorb our delicious steak. Oh, wasn't that just so satisfying? Now I can finally throw my never-ending barbecue, and I'm gonna invite all my wonderful mob friends. Hey guys, you wanna join my Oh, Papal Soup was impaled by a drowned? So there seems to be a rogue trident welding drowned wandering on campus who's doing a really good job at killing me. Quick, let's eat this enchanted golden apple which I found in the ruined nether portal earlier, and I'll fight the drowned with my pickaxe that's about to break. Whoops, it broke again. Aw, man. Luckily his health has been lowered, so I can just finish him off with my bare fist. I think it's safe to say this world cannot be saved, so I'm gonna create a new world and see what kind of torture we can do this time. Alright, here we are in our new world. Let's get started. First things first, of course we get some wood, and then it's off to getting stone. And great, we already have visitors. Now where were we? Oh, come on, guys. I don't even want to deal with you guys, so I'm leaving. Great, another cave. Let's get some stone and some coal, and now I've been trapped by some skeletons, so I quickly flee the area. Whenever you're in a tough situation, the best thing you can do is panic and run. Also, if you're wondering, my skin is literally just a poorly drawn smiling man wearing a shirt that just says game on the front. It's been like that since I got my computer and hasn't changed since. So we're gathering more wood now, multiple different types, and I want to try and find iron in this playthrough, which was something that I wasn't able to find last time. Yo, sick, I found some. I wonder what's back here. Oh, whoa, looks like we found some new pals. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Mr. Chicken, for your conveniently timed egg. Quick, create a diversion. Well, that was very unsuccessful to say the least. Luckily, creepers are the free version of TNT if you're brave enough. Well, my health is extremely low, but it's a win in my book. That encounter we just had got me thinking. I realized that I built right next to a massive cliff that leads right down to a massive river thanks to Minecraft's new world generation update. This gives me a really neat idea for how I want to build my base. Okay, so we managed to build our base, which is magically hanging off the side of this cliff. Don't worry about how it's been horribly made out of 3 different types of wood and a splash of stone too. On the inside we have a couple furnaces, a crafting table, a bed, and a very weirdly placed chest. All you need to make a steady living here in Minecraft. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the giant hole in the floor. Silly me. You're probably wondering why I put a massive hole here, so I'll tell you why. If you wait until nighttime, of course mobs will spawn. Looks like we have our first victim here. Zombies will follow you across the bridge, and then when they least expect it, they go falling to their doom. This is really fun. Whoops. Okay, I pillared my way back up. Let's do some more. Although it takes me sacrificing my health, this really never gets old. Oh, looks like this skeleton wants to fight. Well, look where that got you, buddy. I hope you're happy with your life down there. Okay, I got another zombie victim here, and, excuse you, skeleton man. I wanted to kill the zombie. Well, he's gonna start falling off the cliff like the last guy did, and oh no, I misclicked! Now I'm on 1 heart facing the other skeleton who fell down here a few moments ago. I knew this would come back to bite me in the butt. Perhaps building a house off the side of a cliff and specifically asking for mobs to start fighting you wasn't the best idea after all. Okay, after some deep thought and consideration, I think I'm gonna try to do this with an Enderman. In case you didn't know, Endermen aren't normally harmful, but when you look them in the eye, they get kinda unhappy. It seems that some of my items were a victim to the fall here, so I'm gonna hop down and get those back. There we go. It's nice to see that some of our zombie victims have now turned into drowned. Luckily, Endermen are very forgiving as long as they see you die right in front of their eyes. But I'm not. Excuse me, sir. I need to craft a boat. Okay, we got a boat. Let's trap the Enderman in it, push him outside, and look, it's raining. How wonderful. Endermen are sensitive to water, so now we can sit back and enjoy this poor Enderman slowly cooking in the rain that feels like radioactive acid to him. Awesome. He even dropped a pearl. Let's find another zombie, lure him over as usual, but this time, bam! Bet you didn't see that coming. Oh! All this pillaring back up to the top after falling out of my own clumsiness is sure getting tiring. Hey look, it's another skeleton. I bet he really wants to know how it feels to slowly burn to a crisp. So I couldn't help but notice there's a chicken here who's been hanging out on the edge of this cliff ever since he fell down in the beginning, and I figured it would be fun to see how he handles our little experiment. So we lead him back up with the seeds so that he trusts us, and then we turn around to stab him in the back. There he goes. I'll see you at the bottom, Mr. Chicken. And And there. Thank you for your cooperation, kind sir. Well, I think that's a good spot to call it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want to see any more of this type of video. I had a lot of fun doing it. See you later.